If you don't love it, then automatically you have a problem. You just need to exercise a little bit for you to become perfect at this mathematics. So it is KCSE 2021 Maths Paper 1. Maths Paper 1. Maths Paper 1. So Maths Paper 1. Bridget is giving me a figure of 2. A figure of 2. 2 is the correct answer?
Yes.
Let me see. I can also see someone else. I can also see somebody else who has an answer there. Cecilia Chege, 3/5. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Let's get to do it together. Let's get to do it together. I like students who are giving me answers. That means that you guys are struggling to do this thing, which is very good. Which is very good, very good, very good, very good. So I'm sharing the question with you again here. So this is the question. This is the question. I can see another answer here. 2 answers actually, 4.5. Someone else has confirmed this 3/5, which is very good. Very good. So perhaps what could be confusing some of you, this is supposed to be what here? This is supposed to be division, right? Division. So it's supposed to go like this: 1 4/5, 1 4/5, divided by 2/3, divided by 2/3 of 2 1/4 of 2 1/4, minus 3/10, minus 3/10. All right. And of course, I would want, as I taught you yesterday, I would want us first of all to work out this numerator separately. Let's work out and get the numerator answer separately. So remember, somebody has just told us here, we are following the body mass thing. Yeah, the order of operations. Right? So I can't see any bracket, but I can see off. So it means that here where I have this off, I need to start with this section here. So remember the title here is that I'm trying to evaluate the numerator first. So I can see this off here. So I'm going to first of all handle this. So then I'll come and write here. Of course, I can change this to proper fractions here. I don't want these mixed fractions. So when I'm changing this to a fraction, one fraction having numerator and denominator, this will be 1 times 5 plus 4. So 1 times 5 plus 4, that gives me what here? 9. So 9 over what here? 9/5. Divide this by 2/3. Now that I'm going to tackle this, I know that off can be comfortably replaced with what here? With times. But now change this from a mixed fraction to a one fraction here that has got what here? Numerator, denominator. How am I doing this? 2 times 4, 8. 8 plus 1. So that gives me 9. 9 out of what here? The 4. The 4 remains there. And then we have here minus 3 out of what here? Out of 10. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I will do pretty fast is to use my calculator. Do I have my calculator here? Yes. I don't have to start in this case here doing like this goes here how many times? No. That is long gone. Nowadays, we have in this case here a good calculator here. Of course, in this case here, we have here 2 times 2/3. 2 divided by 3 times 9 divided by 4. So this one is giving me what here? It's giving me 3 over what here? Just try it. Or if you wish, you can still cancel. So this is 1, this is 2. This is 1, this is 3. So then this will give me 9/5 divided by, this is 3/2. Minus what here? 3/10. 3/10. 3/10. So I hope this is correct.
Yes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, from there, what I will do, because I'm following this order, of course, after now the off is taken care of, now the signs that I have are division and subtraction. So of course, I know subtraction normally comes last. So in this case here, first of all, I have to do what here? I have to divide. We divide. So now we are dividing this first of all. So then I'll come and show my examiner that I know what I'm doing. So this will be 9 over 5. Of course, I have to replace this division with the times. So times, in this case, the reciprocal. When I'm changing the division to multiplication, I have to reciprocate. So 2 over 3 minus still 3 over what here? 3 over 10. So then 3 goes how many times here? 3. And then now I should be able to go ahead and multiply the numerators. So we have here 3 times 2, which gives me 6 over what here? Over 5. Minus what here, somebody? Minus 3 over 10. Minus 3 over 10. So I have to come back here and write at the top here. Write at the top here. I have to write at the top here. So you're saying that this one at the end of the day will be 6. Will be 6. 6 over 5 minus 3 over 10. So then here we need another LCM. The LCM between 5 and 10 is 10. So how many times does 5 go here? 2 times 6, 12. Minus 10 goes into this once. Times 3, 3. So then this will give me 12 minus 3, which gives me what here? 9 over 10 for the numerator. For the numerator. Is there anybody who was able to get 9 over 10 for the numerator? Anybody who was able to get 9 over 10 for the numerator? 9 over 10 for the numerator. Peter Rooney, were you able to get 9 over 10? All right. Now, after the numerator is over, now I can wrap everything. And then now I should be able to straight away go to my denominator and do the same analysis. Do the same analysis. Will give me 1 minute. I try to make my board bigger so I can be able to see the entire board. All right. So up to there, I want to believe we are okay, all of us. Please, if you have a question, ensure that you are asking. Do not fear me. In this industry of academia, people call me ninja. Ninja. So now me, I'm a ninja. So you should not fear a ninja here. Don't fear a ninja here. You simply ask a question. When you feel that I'm moving very fast, you as well tell me that, Mwalimu, hey, you're too fast, and then I'll be able to slow down. Thank you so much. So then we go straight away to, this is numerator. We go straight away to the denominator. Let's go to the denominator now. Let's go to the denominator. Let's go to the denominator. So denominator, what do we have here in the denominator? So if I share my question with you, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have in the denominator. You can see it is 5 over 6 plus, yes, that's plus, not divide. So it is 5 over 6 plus 22 over 39, yes. Times 1, 2 over 11. 2 over 11. Thank you so much. So this is what we find ourselves with in the denominator. So I'll write for my examiner that now I'm handling the denominator. Even if our handwritings are not very good, but we need to really be very organized and show the examiner our path to the answer. So you write the denominator. So in the denominator, then what do we have here? So of course, I would want to still use our order of operations, which is body mass. In that case here, body mass, I'll begin with what here? Multiplication. Multiplication, because you see I have plus and multiplication. So multiplication, if you remember, our body mass. Multiplication in this case here will come before addition. So then go ahead and multiply these two. But remember now you need to change this fraction. These are mixed fraction. I need to change it. So in this case here, then I will have here 5 over 6 left like that plus. So in this case here, 22 over 39 times. So I'm changing now this. So 1 times 11 gives me 11 plus what here? 2. So 11 plus 2 gives me 13. Then we have 13 over what here, somebody? 13 over 11. So now I'm multiplying these two numbers. Fortunately, I can see this going into this what here, somebody? 2 times. And I can see 13 going into this how many times? 3 times. 3 times. So in short, I'm telling my examiner that this is 5 over 6 plus what here, somebody? Plus 2 over 3, plus 2 over 3, plus 2 over 3. So of course, now that dictates, because I'm adding, for addition and subtraction, I need the LCM. LCM of 6 and 3 is what here, somebody? LCM of 6 and 3 is 6 years. So then move with speed and give me this. So 6 goes into this only once. So 1 times 5, that is 5 plus. 3 goes into this twice. 2 times 2 gives me what here, somebody? 4. Then at the end of the day, I will end up getting 9 over what here? 9 over 6 for my denominator. Is there anybody who was able to get that 9 over 6? Thank you very much, Kale. Kale has been able to get 9 over 6. You don't have to try to cancel it right. No. Now what you do, in this case, you come and write for the examiner in conclusion, as if you're writing a composition. So now we are taking our numerator, which I've forgotten. Is there somebody who can remind Mwalim what the numerator was? Is there somebody who can remind Mwalim? Yes, 9 over 10 divided by 9 over 6. So 9 over 10 divided by 9 over what here? 6. So now I'm concluding this, and I must conclude this with a strong punch. So it is 9 over 10 divided by 9 over, so it will be 9 over 10 times what here, somebody, because I have to change this to times. 6 over 9. 6 over 9. So the 9 and 9 cancels, isn't it? Which gives me 6 over 10. And as a strong parent, now I can't leave this because it's final answer. I have to put it in its simplest manner, which will be 3 over what here? Which will be 3 over 5 years. So this will be 3 over 5. 3 over 5. So this Zoom has got a section there where you can clap for yourself if you got it right. Did you get it right?
Yes.
Who got 2? There is somebody who got 2. There is somebody who got 2 somewhere. There is somebody who got 2 somewhere. Is there anybody who had gotten this 3 over 5 correctly? Is there anybody who had gotten this 3 over 5 correctly? Great, Ronald. Great. Oh, are you saying, Ronald, you had gotten 2? If you had gotten 2, now the question is, have you understood and seen that this 3 over 5 is the correct position? That is the most important thing. 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 Thank you so much. That is the most important thing. Now then, if you allow Mwalimu here, I'll be able to take you straight away to another one. I told you the moment you've understood this LCM, you've understood so many things in mathematics. LCM and GCD, look at number 2. Look at question number 2, Kcse 2021. Kcse 2021. All right. I can see Paula has raised her hand, which is very good. So I need to come here and give her a chance to talk to us. Paula, are you able to unmute yourself, Paula?
Yes, I was kindly asking.
Yes.
If you got the 3 over 5, can you write it in decimal places?
No. The very best thing is just to leave it as a fraction. But
Okay,
again,
thank you.
Again, even if you are to write it as a decimal, the examiner should be able to see that this is a very good student. She was able to get 3 over 5. Thank you,
Okay.
Paula. Great. All right. Please, anytime you have a question, just like what Paula has done for us, you simply raise your hand and then I'll be able to give you a chance to unmute yourself and then you'll be able to speak to us. But today I can see we have really improved. Yesterday we were 20-something, now we are 30-something. Who is that friend who brought most of their friends to this class? Because yesterday we realized Mary Hill High School was the top leading. So today, who has brought their classmates, their colleagues? Anybody who has been able to call their colleagues? Anybody who has been able to call their colleagues? Let's see. Let's see. Show me how did the conclusion, how we did the conclusion. Remember, conclusion here was 9 over 10 divided by this. So then I was able to come here and took this 9 over 10 divided by the whole of this divide. Then I was able to change this division to times by reciprocating this 6 over 9. And I was able to cancel like that. So I got the final answer here, 6 over 10, which I was able to cancel here by 2. I got 3 there, 2 going there 5 times. So I got in this case here the final answer like that. So there is nobody who is saying really that they have brought their friends today. I will tomorrow because I'm new. Thank you, Paula. Great. Paula seems to be a great student here. She'll be able to bring her colleagues. So what we shall do, anybody who is able to bring like 20 of their colleagues to join these free classes, 20. Tomorrow we shall give them Kenya shillings 500. If you're able to bring 20 of your colleagues, if for example, tomorrow we realize that we have got 20 students in this case here from Nanyuki High School, because I know we have somebody here from Nanyuki High School. So we give you 500 bob. Does that sound like a plan? Does it sound like a good deal? Is there somebody who thinks that that is achievable? Is there somebody who thinks that that is achievable? Great. Kayla is saying, yes, let's see tomorrow. Let's see tomorrow what will happen. Let's see tomorrow what will happen. And then there is one favor that I would want to ask from you guys. You know, here, we are not like doing a very serious kind of class. No, we are having, an easy class, an easy class. You know, at school at times, I don't know what kind of arrangements you guys have, but at times I believe your teacher can even come to class with a cane. So there is then a lot of tension in class. At times the teacher is even pointing at you, give us an answer. At times you're wondering, which kind of, so in this case, there is tension. That is why they put those sessions at 40 minutes. But now because ours is an easy kind of teaching, that will allow me to be having a 2-hour class sessions with you every day. 2-hour class sessions every day with you. Because I'm an easy teacher. I'm an easy ninja. I don't fight nobody. Yeah. So is that agreeable? Is that agreeable? Is that agreeable? I can't see many yeses. Would you want us to stick with 40 minutes? Because you see, if we stuck with 40 minutes, like now, we have already done 30 minutes. So what kind of learning happens in 30 minutes? Nothing, only one sound. Cecilia is saying, of course, there shall be a small break in between. There shall be a small break in between. Oh, John is saying 1.5 hours. Fatuma is saying no. Let's do 1 hour only. Let's do one. Then I think what then we should be able to do, although I really wanted to mix all the students, because mathematics, the students I've taught, I normally teach the students like 2-3 months. Even if you're getting a D, you'll get an A plane with my teaching. And I guarantee you. What I know, the guys who are saying that they would want 40 minutes, they would want 1 hour, most of them are in Form 1. So I think we should chase these Form 1s from our classes. The ones who are saying no are Form 1s, what do you think? Should we chase all the Form 1s from our classes? Yes. Should we chase all of them away? Because I want to believe a Form 4, would want even more time, even 3 hours, even 3 hours. A Form 4 would want more time. A Form 1 would want 20 minutes. So what do you think? Should we say these classes are only for, say, Form 3s and Form 4s? We chase Form 1 and Form 2? Yes. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Fatuma says, chase them away. Oh, Peter Ronnie. Okay. Sorry, Peter. Now I will never forget that. I will never forget that. Anyway, so for today, what we shall do, I shall tackle just 1 hour, but from tomorrow, please, it's for your benefit. It's for your benefit. We want to see you guys shining. Would want when we come next time, which will be in August, right? Would want every student who attended the Dr. Aura's classes to get an A in mathematics. And that can only happen if I'm teaching like 2 hours. If it's 1 hour, most of you will come back here with D. So we don't want D, we don't want C. We don't want even B. B is still low. We want an A plane in mathematics. And of course, the moment, in this case here, you do an A plane, then automatically you will really be very good. You'll be very good. Even with the other subjects, you'll always get yourself improving in the other subjects once your numerical skills are way high. You'll get yourself in this case here. Are we going to do maths only? Yes. You see, for me, I don't know any other subject. I only teach mathematics. Or business studies, maybe business studies because I'm an accountant. Yeah, business studies I can try. But I would want to teach only mathematics. Mathematics is the only paper that I know. All the other papers I'll be teaching you because you see, I did my Kcse 25 years ago. 25 years ago, more than 25 years ago, actually. Physics, no, I can't teach physics. I can't teach physics because the physics that I know is way too high. It's way too high. If I start teaching physics here, I'll confuse you. I'll confuse all of you, which will be very, very bad. Will there be other teachers for chemistry? Now, Yvonne is raising a very, very important point here. Perhaps what I need to do is to bring other teachers on board. Yeah, so that I can now teach mathematics. And then they teach what here? The other papers. But now, the other teachers, you know, like me, I'm teaching you for free. Do you think the other teachers will accept to teach you guys for free? Do you think the other teachers will accept to teach you guys for free? Yeah, me out of passion, right? I would want to teach you guys for free. So the other teachers, do you think in this case they will not be willing to teach you for free? We would rather in this case here then just do mathematics so they can take care of what here everybody. We don't want to leave anybody out. We don't want to leave anybody out. If we start bringing other teachers, it will bring complications here. So you're told here, 2 bells ring at intervals of 35 and 42 minutes respectively. Interval. So it means there is a bell A here, which every 35 minutes here rings. Another one, it's every 42 minutes here rings. All right. The bells ring together at 8:48 a.m. Determine the time when the bells will ring together again. And I can see a good ninja there has written LCM here. Yeah, this thing of bells ringing. There can be even 3 bells. All right. So given this case here, there are time intervals. So somebody has told us there, and I told you, the moment you know LCM, the moment you know GCD, the moment you know fractions, already you are like 30% of your Kcse. All right. So here we are looking for the LCM of these 2 numbers, 35 and 42. 35 and 42. So then we have here LCM of 35 and 42. There are so many methods you could use. For example, you could use the factorization method. I like the tabular approach. Tabular approach, I will have here 35, 42. So that I can now be able to factor them out simultaneously. And tabular approach becomes very nice, especially when you have what, like say 3 numbers, you're looking for its LCM. So I start with the smallest prime factor. The smallest prime factor here is 2. So remember, this is not the common divisor. This is the least common what here? Multiple. So least common multiple, we shall be able to divide. You know, when it's a GCD, common divisor, you must get like a common number that is able to divide both. Here, I'm only looking for just one number that can be divided by this least prime number. This is indivisible, so I bring it the way it is. This is divisible. 42 divided by 2 gives me what here? 21. And then, of course, I'll be able to try 2. If I try putting 2 here, 2 cannot go into any here. So then I go to the next prime number. Next prime number is 3. So, of course, 3 can it go to 35. You go with your calculator, you say 35 divided by 3. With your calculator, you say 35 divided by. If you get decimal, then you bring this down because it's indivisible fully. All right. How about 21 divided by 3? 21, 7. Great. Now, from there, I got the next prime number. Prime number, of course, 4 can't be a prime number, right? So I will go to what here, somebody? To 5. So 5 goes into 35 how many times? Somebody use your calculator. Somebody use your calculator. 7, right? So this one here gives us 7. This, of course, 5 can't go here. So it is 7 still that I'll bring down. That means that I'll be able to bring here 7 and kill everything to what here? To 1. And therefore, you come and write there, therefore, the LCM will be equal to this. These are your factors, you multiply, isn't it? Which will be 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. Which will end up giving me what figure? 210. They're giving me 210. So these are 210 what here? Minutes. So I need to change this to hours. And we know that 60 minutes make 1 hour. So in terms of the hours, then this will be 210 divided by 60, which will give me how many hours? 3.5. Is that okay? 3.5 hours. So this gives me 3.5 hours. For me to be able to take now this to my timeline, I know it has to be 3 hours with how many minutes here? 30 minutes. 3 hours, because 0.5 of an hour is 30 minutes. It is 0.5 times 60 to get 30 minutes there. So up to here, my good students, are we together? Thank you, Ronald. Are we together up to here? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together here? 3 hours, 30 minutes. Are we together? But these bells will ring that will be able to align at 3 hours, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So remember, they have given you the time when they last rang simultaneously, right? They have given us here, the last time they rang at the same time is 8:48. So come and add here. So in this case here, 8:48 plus 3 and 30 minutes. So we have here 8:48, 3, 30 minutes. So please go ahead and add. So this is 8, this is 78. You see 78 means what here, over and above 60. So 78, and let me carry 1 hour ahead. I carry 1 hour ahead, which goes with 60 minutes. So then that will leave me with how many minutes here, somebody? 18. 18. Because you see, I can't write 78. So I have to carry 60 minutes here. All right. So this 8 plus 3 gives me what, somebody here? 11 plus the 1 hour, you're correct? 12. So it will be 12:18 what year? PM. 12:18 PM. 12:18 PM. And I can see I'm so happy because I've got great students who are able to answer this. Great students who are able to answer this. So is this okay? Is this okay now? Please ensure that you are asking questions. Ensure that you are asking questions. 12:18. Fatuma, remember, for you not to lose a mark, you must write PM or AM. Remember, this 8:48 was AM. AM. So this has to be, because it's crossing the 12 PM mark. So it has to be 12:18 what year? PM. Ladies and gentlemen, if you allow me, I'll be able to take you to something very interesting still using, maths is a very good. Look at this number 3. Look at number 3. Complete the figure below to show a rotational symmetry of order 3 about O. I know the form 1 here will be disadvantaged because rotational symmetry is in form 2. But you see, it's a very easy thing. It's a very easy thing. This is even supposed to be primary class 4 thing. Primary class 4. Primary class 4. It's a very easy thing, really. Rotational symmetry, how to rotate. Everybody should be able to understand this. And anytime you see it in the Kcse papers, always do that question as a way of practicing, because mathematics colleagues needs what here, a lot of practicing. So in this case here, they have given us the Kenyan flag like this. So they want us in this case here to do what here? A 3-order rotation, 3-order rotation. So it means basically that we shall have how many flags? 3. 3 flags. So this is one that I already have here, which has been drawn for me. So 3 flags, because it's 3-order. If it's 4-order, it becomes 4 flags. So remember, so if there are 3 flags, ladies and gentlemen, I will have one here, I'll have another one here. And you recall very well that the whole of this is 360. 360. So it means that 360 degrees. It means that the angle between these 2 flags will be 360 divided by what here? 3. So it means, ladies and gentlemen, that you're talking about how many degrees? 120. So if you're given 3-order, so you divide by 3 to get the angle between the 2 flags. So then this means that this will be 120. This will be 120. This will be 120 degrees. Now, please listen. Allow, the moment I've gotten that 120 degrees, this is what I'll do myself. I will take a protractor. A protractor. Is it a protractor or a protractor? It's a protractor. Yes. Yeah. So I'll pick my protractor here. And this is what I will do. So I will come under here. Put my protractor here. Like this. All right. So then I'll be able to see where 120 is. 120 will be around here. So I'll put a marker there. And then I get my ruler pull. To draw a straight line, I need 2 points. To draw a straight line. Then I'll be able to draw a straight line from here. I'll be able to draw a straight line like that. And then I'll come and take this protractor the other side. The other side, I'll come and have it here. This protractor, I'll come and have it here. All right. So I have here. So I'll be able to see where 120 also falls in this. 120 could be somewhere here. And then I join this. I join those 2. All right. And then now, ladies and gentlemen, in this case here, please listen and listen to me very well. Listen and listen to me very well. Listen and listen to me very well. I'll come under, using my ruler, I'll measure the distance from here to here. Right? Assuming that we are talking of, say, 5 centimeters. So I'll ensure that my two lines are 5 centimeters up to here. So 5 centimeters, both of them, they must be same. 5 centimeters, they must be the same. All right? All right? All right? And then even the flag itself must be the same. The flag itself, in this case here, must be the same size. So you have to be very, very keen here. The flag itself, in this case here, must be the same size. Same size. You guys have rulers. I don't have a ruler. I don't have a ruler like that. I don't have a ruler like that. So remember, this is 120 degrees. I have to show 120 degrees, 120 degrees, 120 degrees. Now, please listen. Where I've also seen students missing a mark is in the placement of the flag. Where are we placing this flag? Remember here, it is on the right side. So even when it is rotating, it has always to be, and here you have to show, you know, like you are here. You look at this, you are here. So the right side, your right side here. All right. Of course, you guys can even turn around your book. You turn around your book, you have this thing looking there for you to be able to identify the right side. So this is because if you draw it the other side, you will be wrong. The entire question will be wrong. All right. Even this one here. So when I'm here, when I look at this, you know, when I'm rotating my book, when I'm here, I'll be able to see the right side is which one here, and then I draw it like that. So and that is it. We may not get exact measurements, but I mean they are. Like now showing this 120 degrees is very, very important, and ensuring that your flag is correctly placed. It's correctly placed. It's correctly placed. Remember, we are talking, why is it wrong to face the other side? Remember, we are talking of what here? Rotation. So if you rotate, and for example, it faces the other side, honestly, you are not in rotation, like clockwise, right? Clockwise like that. You have to ensure that they face the proper side. So up to there, ladies and gentlemen, are we together? Is there somebody who has been able to learn something new? Is there somebody who has been able to learn something new? Somebody who has been able to learn, you know, it's a free mark really. And there are many, there are 3 or how many? They're saying they haven't yet. Okay. All right. Would you want me to kind of repeat or something? I repeat. Okay, fine. No worries. So if, for example, please listen. Listen here. Listen here. Okay, do you have, first of all, do you have a protractor and a ruler in front of you? Do you have yours? Please have them. Please have them. No sound. Please have them. Have them. Have them. It's good as students are asking questions. So you can see here they want me to complete the figure below to show a rotational symmetry of order 3. About O, order 3. The key thing is there is that they want us to do a rotational symmetry. Symmetry means what? You're the same size. If it is that flag, same position. But of course, rotating now. Of order 3, about O. So then if we have those instruments, then I should be able to repeat. And I'm so happy because I can see now we are 42 in number. It means that there is some good ninja here, some good student here who is sending our link and inviting their colleagues to join us. Remember, your colleagues here could be your brothers, it could be your sisters, colleagues at school. Yeah, we have to be really open-hearted kind of people. And tomorrow we have that challenge. We want to see who is able to bring most of their colleagues to come and join us, Now, these students, they are telling me that now they are ready. They are now ready. I show them how this rotational symmetry works. Now they are ready. All right. Now, I know that you don't have this particular what here. You don't have this particular paper perhaps with you. So the first thing that I would want you to do, please, is to draw this flag. Let's draw this flag ourselves. Let's draw our flag. So this flag, we are drawing it ourselves. In this case here, just make something tiny there. You can even do it like how many? Few centimeters. Talk of 3 inches, talk of 4 centimeters. Make yours 4 centimeters. Of course, at Kcse level, you'll use this, you'll be able to measure the exact measurement from here. So you ask, for example, if you don't have this paper, and ensure that you're drawing a flag of 4 centimeters, here you can put whatever size for the flag itself. You can put whatever size. So let me know once you're able to draw that flag down. Let me know once you're able to draw that flag. Volume problems? Are you guys able to hear me? Are you guys able to hear Mwalimu? Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear Mwalimu? Yes. So please, the student who is saying flag or rather sound problems, he or she did not join right correctly. When you join the group, if you have sound problem, log out, join again with sound. Click join with sound. All right. Now, so remember, they are telling us the rotational is 3 order, rotational. So if you remember, if we talk of full circle, when we are going to rotate this thing full circle like this, it will go through 360 degrees. Full circle, 360 degrees. So when they talk of 3 order, it means that then 1 order will be how many degrees? You divide by 3. 1 order will be how many degrees? 120, yes. 120. So we have here 120 degrees. So up to there, first of all, please put up your thumbs up like this if you're in agreement. If you're able to follow, put your thumbs up like this. All right. So we are aware that we're supposed to do 120. So then, do you have, Paula, do you have a protractor? Do you have it? So I would want you to come and place, of course, at the center of the protractor here, place it here, and then your protractor will look like this. This is how your protractor will look like. So of course, that's got 0 here. You'll be able to see 90 degrees. I don't want 90 degrees, but I want 120 degrees. I want 120 degrees. So please put a mark where you are seeing 120 degrees. This mark vis-a-vis where you have this one, the 2 are enough to enable you to draw a straight line. Don't make it too long. It has to be 4 centimeters like this one. It has to be 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters. And then remember, as I rotate, I'll always follow my line. As I rotate, I know that this flag is on the right side. This flag is, so when I rotate, it's moving like that. So even this one, it has to be on the right. The flag has to be on the right, like that. So from there, now it depends on what you wish. You can come and put this protractor here. You measure the 120 from here, but how I like doing it, I'll always measure the 120 from this. So I'll come and change my protractor again. I change it. This time around, I put it the other side, like this. Once I put it this other side, of course, I know this will be 90, but I want 120. I want 120. This is 120 here. So then I should be able to join this. I should be able to join this like this. Make it 4 centimeters. Come back here and look at my line. Look at my line. So when I'm here, I'll be able to see the right side. Where is the right side? This is the right side, like that. Draw a nice flag. Don't draw something bad as mine. Because you guys have rulers, you can even make sure that the measurements are exact. The measurements are exact. I would really be delighted to hear that there is a student now on the second time, they've been able to follow what you have done. I'll be very delighted. And again, I don't mind being asked to repeat severally. That's the good thing with this ninja. I can repeat even 10 times. I don't have a problem. Understanding now. Great, 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 great. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can see I have really very few minutes to hit the 1 hour. I have very few minutes to hit the 1 hour. And that's why I told you, you see, for you to be able to get like an A plane in mathematics paper 1, to get like all the marks, you need to look for the last, say, 10 Kcse papers. And then we do them together here, all right? And for us to do them together here, like within a month and finish all those questions, we can't be having 1-hour classes. Those ones will not take us to anywhere. They'll take us to nowhere. And even to this nowhere, perhaps it will be in hell. You know, getting a D is not a fancy thing. Don't never cheat yourself that you can get a D and make it in life because there are so many guys who are making it life with no. Right now, we still have a lot of time to our Kcse. Things can change. Let's make, of course, education to be our biggest fallback plan. We must get A's all over. So we guys have to sacrifice. We have to sacrifice. From tomorrow, it shall be what year? 2 hours. It shall be 2 hours. It shall be 2 hours. It shall be 2 hours so you can move with speed. All right. Now we are doing very well. If you're like now, this is again another one. This one I would want you guys, especially the guys who are in Form 4, Form 3. I would want you guys to give me the integers falling within this. How do we do this? Remember, there are 2 inequalities. So I'll have to separate. I'll have to pick these, separate. And then I'll have to pick the. This is very important. I would want my students in this case here to get time to do this question so that you can allow me to teach you something small on what we call matrices. Matrices. The guys who are in Form 4, at which form did you get matrix concept? Is it in Form 2 or Form 3? No, the Form 1 will be wondering. I mean, I want students in this case that are well prepared to get an A. And we teach them these things from the word go. Form 3, right? Form 3, yes. Form 3, Form 3. So now Form 1s, I'm going to teach you a very simple mathematics topic here, known as matrices. And I'm not going to teach you the whole of it. I'll just teach you something called how to derive the determinant. How to get the determinant. How do we get the determinant? Determinant. This one here, determinant. Very easy. So whenever you hear of a determinant, always remember this. It is PPD minus PSD. It is PPD minus PSD. So determinant is product of primary diagonal. It's product of primary diagonal. Product of primary diagonal minus product of secondary. Product of secondary diagonal. So anytime they ask you about determinant, you must always remember it is PPD minus PSD. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please listen and listen to me very well. A matrix is an array of numbers enclosed in a pair of brackets. So if you have a square matrix like this, 2, 3, 4, 5, then this becomes a matrix because you can see it is a square. It has got rows, it has got columns. Now, please listen. Even if you are left-handed, you're writing in this case with your left hand like this, and then you're told to start writing this matrix. What will be the very first number that you note, unless you're writing in Arabic? In Arabic, these guys can start writing from here, going here. But as we shall always start writing from here. So the first number is 2. The first number of this matrix is 2. So if I do diagonal, the diagonal that starts from these 2 is called the primary diagonal. The diagonal that starts from the first element is called the primary diagonal. And then the other diagonal will be called what here, somebody? Secondary. Will be called secondary. So then, gentlemen, have we been able to see really what a primary diagonal is? Have we been able to see what a primary diagonal is? Primary diagonal. Primary diagonal. Primary diagonal is always a diagonal that runs from the very first element of the matrix. The first element of the matrix. Now, please listen. Here, I'm going to give a present for sure. I promise. Here, I will give a present for sure, and I promise. So then when they tell me to give them determinant, the determinant here, then this one here will be 2 times 5 minus the product of the secondary. Product of the secondary, which is 3 times what here, somebody? You see, product means multiply. Product means multiply. So is there somebody who is able to give me the determinant of this? So whenever we talk of determinant, it is product of primary diagonal minus product of secondary diagonal. So Kyle is giving me, we have here Devon, Bennett. Great names you guys have there. Minus 2. Minus 2. Is there somebody who is able to get that minus 2? Thank you so much. Let me try you guys out here. I'm so sure there will be a few of us who will be able to understand this, even if they're in Form 1. The way I teach, everybody gets to understand. That's why I like clearing my syllabus very early. And for your information, you guys are very lucky to be taught by me. Why? Because I'll also be able to guide you professionally. Because by profession, I'm a civil engineer. So anything to do with structures, structural drawings, how in this case here, for example, a house is supposed to be supported. Bigger houses, of course, you need bigger buildings, high-rise buildings. Of course, you need a structural engineer. Structural engineers are also what here, civil engineers. So in the process, of course, when I was in the university, somebody told me something very nice. You can't become a champion by doing, in this case here, just one course. Good champions outside here, they get to do multiple courses. So this person told me, hey, as you're doing this civil engineering, please be doing what here? Be doing a CPA. So I was able to do CPA by the side. And I would want every student who is here, as you clear your Form 4, as you wait for university placements, TVET college placements here, all of us in this case should be doing a CPA qualification. CPA qualification, all of us. Unfortunately, I teach CPA, so I'll be your teacher. So you can only count about what you're passing your CPA exams. Because honestly speaking, even if you will become a doctor, an architect, a dentist, at the end of the day, long run, you'll want to run your business. How do you get to run your business and you do not know anything to do with finance? You know, CPA is about finance. It's about taxation. It's about auditing. All right? And I've been very forthright in my studies through to the extent that now I have a PhD in finance. All right? So I'll be able to guide you guys through. And when I tell you that these things are doable, trust me, they are doable. What matters most, number one, is the attitude of the student. And then number two, of course, that attitude, the willingness to learn, the willingness to practice, getting to know that you're not doing these things for your parents. You're doing these things in this case here because the world outside here is very competitive, and during your time, it will be very competitive. And for you to compete, as per Darwinian theory, it is survival for what here? The best. If you're not the very best, like these gazelles when they're being chased by lions here, the one that is quite a weakling, it will always be taken in as dinner on that day. All right? So it is survival. All of us are really working hard to survive, to thrive in the industry. And how do we get to thrive in the industry? By ensuring that the high school, first of all, we score a high grade, A plane if possible. And trust, even if you're getting C's right now, there's nothing that is impossible. So long as you change that attitude, start liking your teachers, start in this case here, attending preps. All right. Like preps, for example, once you clear your classes at 4 p.m., once you clear your class at 4 p.m., of course, it's important you play like that 1 hour, something like that. Go and take a shower, go back and start studying. There is no way you can tell me that we'll be studying like every day. You are doing like 10 sums, mathematical sums every day. And then you tell me that you'll not be able to get an A. No, you'll get straight away an A. Especially if you are that kind of an outgoing person, somebody who's very much reserved. Once you realize that you have a technical problem here, always feel free to ask even other students. You must be inquisitive. All right? Are we communicating? Are we communicating? Are we communicating? Are we communicating here? Are we talking? Are you able to understand what Mwalimu is talking about? Yeah. Yeah. It's very, very important. If you want it, you'll always get it. Trust you. So long as wewe una mambo mengi na watu kwa shule, isikuendelea tunaenda kuambia watu eti babangu tajiri ama hiyo vitu hakuna baba tajiri. Hakuna. All of us in this case are struggling to do what you do. You may see me with a big vehicle, lakini nakuwa straight away low. At times they are loans. And again, where you should be mature. There's some content in this case you should not be talking about with other students. When other students are bringing beauty kind of stories, know how to run away. You are not there. All right? The moment in this case you know what to share with others, in terms of discussions, then automatically you are destined for greatness. For greatness. What has taken you in this case here to Nanyuki High School, to Maryhill, it's academia. All these other things are what here, they're secondary. They're secondary. Everybody from that school will get their way out of that school individually, carrying their boxes. Carrying their boxes. So it's about academia, and you will never ever go wrong if you go that approach. I'm not a motivational speaker, by the way. I'm just trying to tell you things the way they are. Outside here, life is not very, very easy. If you don't work very hard, it's very easy for you to get yourself being in a bad situation. Bad situation. Especially on this. This is the most important. That you are young, and there is nobody who will be able to convince you that alcohol is good. Then you're mature. You're mature. Nobody will be able to tell you that, hey, let's go in this case here to this place. We do. No. I should be able to know how to pick the right decisions, the right options. I'm mature. So the moment you get matured at this young age, from Form 1, Form 2, like that, you're mature. You can't be swayed easily. Then automatically you will succeed. You'll succeed. But the moment in this case here, then you choose this other road here. That you hear breweries announcing that if you want to stand tall, and maybe you are a little bit short, drink Tusker. You think that the Tusker can elevate you a little bit, then you are not mature. That try this and this, we must be mature, all of us, for us to do what here to survive. Thank you very much. Let's get back to academia now. So if we have our matrix here, 3 minus 5, 6, in this case here, minus 2. Is there somebody who is able to give me the determinant of A? Let's see, abracadabra. Is there somebody who is able to give me the determinant of A? Is there somebody who is able to give me the determinant of A? Anybody who is able to give me the determinant of A? Derek is saying it is 20. 24. So remember, determinant of A is PPD minus PSD. So I know the PPD is 3 times minus 2. You have to put this in brackets. Minus PSD. PSD is 6 times minus 5, like that. Ensure you're using your brackets very well. When you're multiplying in your calculator, you say open brackets. Never use your head. If you want to increase your chances of, getting error-free answers, never use your head to do this. Always use your calculator. I have a good calculator. Your examiner allows you to go to exam with a calculator. So you come and say open brackets, 3 times minus 2, you close. You say minus. Open another bracket there. 6 times minus 5, and then you close. You say equals. So is there somebody who's getting 24?
Yes.
Yeah, there are people who got 24 like that. Thank you so much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to teach you something very important. How to solve simultaneous equations using this determinant approach. You'll always get this in your exams. So simultaneous equations, determinant approach. This determinant approach is also known as the Cramer's rule. It was discovered by a student who was doing a bad thing. Also, I don't want you guys to be cramming. So it was discovered by a student whose role in school was to study and cram and cram. So he came up at least with a concept that 50 years down the line, we are able to use. It's called the Cramer's rule. So if, for example, you are given here 2x plus 3y equals, say, 10, equals 10, all right? And then we have, in this case here, x minus y. X minus y, let me just pick something here nice. Let me have this being answer, for example, this being 1 and this being 2. So this is 2 plus 6, giving me 8. And then we have 1 minus 2, giving me minus 1. So if you've got these two simultaneous equations, and then somebody tells you to go ahead and do what here? To go ahead and get x and y using Cramer's rule. How do we do this? So number 1, we shall get what we call the base matrix. Base matrix. So is there somebody who is able to see this base matrix? Let's see here. Base matrix. This is the base. You extract numbers only. So the number coming before this is 2. Before this x is 1. 2 and 1. Here we have 3. Who is able to see the number coming before this? Who is able to see the number coming before this y? Who is able to see the number come? -1. Thank you very much, Wambeti. Negative. Thank you very much, Yvonne. -1. -1. Now, once you get this base matrix, please go ahead and give me the determinant of the base. Go ahead and give me the determinant of the base. Go ahead and give me the determinant of the base. Go ahead and give me the determinant of the base. Abracadabra. Determinant of the base. Is there somebody who can get the determinant of the base? Remember, it is PPD minus PSD. It is PPD minus PSD. They're getting -5. My daughter also in the house is getting these figures. I'm so proud of her. -5, -5, -5, -5. So we have in this case here, but even her, tomorrow I'll be able to challenge her because she studied at Moi High School, Kabra, and I've not seen any student from her class here. Is there anybody in this case here from Moi High School, Kabarak in this room? Moi High School, Kabarak. Anybody from Moi High School, Kabarak? So it means my daughter is not doing very well. She has not informed her classmates. Oh, Nadia. Nadia is from Moi High School, Kabarak. Oh, which form, Nadia? Which form? That's amazing. Form 1. Do you know her? What is your name in full? And which class? Is it 1 West? That's great. Moi High School, Kabarak. Nadia, I'm waiting to get your name in full if you don't mind. If you don't mind, I'm to give you a friend. -5. All right. So in this case here, we have a product of primary diagonal. It is 2 times -1 minus, this is 2 times -1 minus 3 times 1. Remember, this is primary diagonal. Primary diagonal. Primary diagonal. So then at the end of the day, they're giving me an answer of -5. Are we able to get this -5? Or Nikita is your name. You're using your sister's phone, no problem.
Nikita, I know her.
You know her. Great. So I give you a friend, Nikita. Great.
Which class?
All right. So are we been able to get this -5, all of us? Are we been able to get this -5, all of us? Great. So then after we get this -5, ladies and gentlemen, this is now what we shall do. To be able to get the value of x, I will come and call this one. This one will always be called the replacement column. It's called replacement what here? It's called replacement column. So now listen, using Cramer's rule, to get x in this case here, to get x, what do we have here? To get the value of x, there are 2 values I need to get. I need to get the value of x and get the value of y. So to get the value of x, how do we get the value of x? The column of x must be hidden. Using Cramer's rule, if you want to get the value of x, the column of x must be hidden. In its place, you have the replacement. So if they want us to get the value of x, the column of x must be hidden. So this column of x is being hidden, and in its place, we put the replacement. So in this case, there are 2 columns, but because I want to get the value of x, the column of x must be hidden. The other column will remain. The column of x will be hidden. So I'll be left with 8 and -1, like that. All right. And then, of course, I'm saying here, if I want to get x, the column of x must be hidden, and then you bring the replacement. The other column remains as it was, 3 minus 1. All over the determinant of the base. All over the determinant of the base. All over the determinant of the base. So I would want somebody to do me a favor before I repeat, because I would want to repeat this. Is there someone who can give me the determinant of this numerator matrix? Please give me the determinant of this numerator matrix. Somebody, say in brackets, primary diagonal, it is 8 times -1 minus open brackets, we have -1 times 3, like that. Is there somebody who is able to give me the numerator, determinant of the numerator? Determinant of the numerator, abracadabra. Determinant of the numerator matrix. And it shows that you're using your brackets very well. -4. Please, let's use our calculators. Always, we're using our calculators. Remember, primary diagonal is like this. So we have here 8 times -1 minus open brackets. We have minus 1 times 3. You close brackets. So somebody, I'm getting negative 5. I'm getting negative 5. Fatuma is also getting negative 5. I've seen other guys also getting negative 5. Kale is getting negative 5. Negative 5. Charles got negative 5. Charles got negative 5. Thank you so much. So in this case here, the determinant of this is negative 5 over the determinant of the base. Remember, determinant of the base, you guys are given me determinant of the base up there. Do you remember that? You guys are given me the determinant of the base up there. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Ronald is confirming that. Ronald is a good ninja, is a good student. So negative 5. So negative 5 divided by negative 5 gives me what here? This gives me 1, isn't it? This gives me 1. So the value of x is 1. So to get the value of y, I don't even have to go this approach of Cramer's. I can substitute, isn't it? I can substitute for x in any of the two equations. In any of the two equations. So once I get the value of x, ladies and gentlemen, I can substitute for x in any of the two equations here. So assuming I'm calling this one equation number 1, assuming this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So to be able to get the value of y, to be able to get the value of y, to be able to get the value of y, this is how I will get the value of y. So in this case here, what is the value of y from equation 1? From equation 1 or even equation 2, doesn't matter. So it is 2x. Fortunately, I know what x is. X is 1 plus 3y equals 8. So then this 2 times 1 gives me 2. So this 2, I need to take it to the other side. On crossing River Jordan, of course, we expect the sign to change. Here it was positive. On the other side, it will be negative. So it will be 3y equals 8 minus 2. So it will be 3y equals what here? Therefore, y will be equal to what here, somebody? Will be equal to 2. Now, please listen, my good students. Please listen. What if I insist to use Cramer's rule in getting y? What if I insist in using Cramer's rule in getting y? So this is how my numerator matrix will look like. Because this time around they want me to get y, then I must replace which column? Y's column. In this case, it is the concept of eating yourself. You eat yourself. So because you want to get to y, then it is y that will die. So y must die. So y must die. So remember, you've got 2 columns here. And because you want to get to y, so y is the one that is going to be replaced here. So the first column then remains. So the first column remains to be 2, 1. And then in place of y, what do we have here, somebody? It will be 8 minus 1, isn't it?
Yes.
Divided by what here, somebody, determinant of the base, isn't it? So is there somebody who can give me this determinant pretty first? Determinant of the numerator before I repeat. I'll repeat everything. I will repeat everything, but before I repeat, is there somebody who can give me the determinant of that numerator matrix? Anybody who can give me the determinant of that numerator matrix? I can see Yvonne. I can see Yvonne giving me negative 10. Charles Munene giving me, Fatuma giving me negative 10. Negative 10. Negative 10 from Paula. So remember, it is about primary diagonal, which will be 2 times minus 1, minus secondary diagonal, 1 times 8, like that. So which will end up giving me negative 10 divided by, is there somebody who is able to give me the determinant of the base? Somebody who can remind us the determinant of the base. Determinant of the base is what here? Determinant of the base is negative 5. The base, remember the base. We had gotten the base here. It was negative 5. So then this will end up giving me what figure, somewhere there? This will end up giving me 2. This will end up giving me 2. So there is this concept of killing yourself. If you're after x, the column of x is the one that will disappear. It is something that I would want to teach you so much, because if you look at most of your questions here, remember you have an assignment. You have an assignment here. Actually, you should do 2 of them, 4 and 5. Especially the guys who are going to sit for their Kcse. I want to see these questions done. Like this one over 4n minus 90, whatever, very easy. The size of 2 interior angles, 4 and 5. Take a snapshot. Determine the number of sides of the polygon. Very, very important. Like this is very easy, number 7. Look at, for example, question number 8. So question number 8, we are told a table is sold at Kenya shillings 4,500 and a chair at Kenya shillings 2,000. A salesman earns a commission of 8% on every table and a 5% on every chair sold. On a certain week, he sold 3 more chairs than tables, and his total earnings were 39.80. Determine the number of chairs he sold. I'm repeating again, a table he sold that much, a chair that much. So the chairs were more. So what I'll do, I'll come and just do a small table here. I just want to show you how we use equations method, the Cramer's method that I've just taught you in solving equations, I mean, mathematics is fun. It is the best subject in high school. So long as you have the right attitude, this is the subject for you. You'll be able to pass very easily. So we have tables and we have chairs, 3 more chairs, yes. So we have our table here, we have tables, and then we have chairs. All right. So the gentlemen, what they have done, they have told me here that chairs were more. So we let the number of tables sold here to be X, and then the chairs, we had 3 more. So chairs will be X plus 3. Chairs will be X plus 3. Chairs will be X plus 3. Yes, I'll be able to go back on there and give you that. So we have here tables will be X, and the chairs will be X plus 3. X plus 3. Let's first of all be in agreement regarding this. Let's be in agreement regarding this. They have told us here that he sold 3 more chairs than tables. He sold 3 more chairs. Not 3 times, but 3 more. So it should be X plus 3. X plus 3. And then they have given me the prices. I can see a table goes for 45 and a chair goes for 2,000. So the prices. So this is 4,500. This is 2,000. Remember, these are quantities. Now, for those students who are doing business, how do we get revenue or sales? If, for example, I'm selling pens of this nature and 1 pen is going for 10 shillings, and then I sell, say, 20 pens, then how much will I collect? Because what I collect is what we call sales. I'm selling pens of this nature. Each pen goes for 10 shillings, and then quantity I sell 20. 200. How have you gotten the 200? You know that revenue will always be equal to price times what here times quantity. Price times quantity. So then here I need to come and create a column for revenue. So revenue, remember this is price per table times quantity. So this will be 4,500x. 4,500x. And then this one here, 2,000, is going to multiply this, but you have to be very bright. It's going to multiply this quantity, but of course, you know you have to put this in brackets. So meaning that this 2,000 multiply this, which will be 2,000x, plus what here, 2,000 times 3, which gives me what, somebody there? 6,000 like that. 6,000. Because the 2,000 will multiply the total quantity. It's supposed to be one number, but because it has unlike terms, so we have to put them in brackets to show that the 2,000 is supposed to multiply. And then from there now we go and pay commissions. Are they able to remember the commission? Are they able to remember the commission of tables? A salesman earns a commission of 8% on every table and 5% on every chair sold. So you know 8 over 100 is the same as what here? 0.08. This is 0.05. So this is 8% of the revenue. So then I'll be able to take these times. As I multiply, I know that these 2 must be put in brackets. Those 2 must be put in brackets. Remember, 8% is 8 over 100. Is the same as 0.08. Can you kindly do me a favor? Is there somebody who can divide there for me? Somebody divide there for me. At times when you divide, you get some funny answers. Somebody, can you kindly divide there for me 10 divided by 10,000? 10 divided by 10,000, what are you getting there? 10 divided by 10,000, what are you getting there, somebody? At times when you divide, in terms of decimals, you may get funny answers. What are we getting there, good students? I'm finishing. 1 over 1,000. Say SD again.
1 times 10 to the negative 3.
So we are getting here 1 times 10. 1 times 10 raised to negative what here? Negative 3. So then this is the standard number. How do we write this to the original? To write this to the original, we are told here to, because this is negative, it means that we have got 3 zeros ahead. So 1, 2, 3. And then you write 1 there. And then don't add any other 0. In between, in this case here, 2 zeros, you put a decimal. You put a decimal like that. So if, for example, you get like, say, 1 or 2, for example, times 10 raised to negative 5. How do you write this into the original number? Very easy. You write 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you write 2 there. Don't put a decimal here. In between the first 2 zeros, you put a decimal. But of course, again, depends on the school you're going. There's some schools in this case which will count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. You count zeros there. You count zeros. Is there somebody who has been able to pick something new from this approach here of writing that 0 point? Is there somebody who has been able to pick something new? Now they're not talking to me. Now they're now they're all right. Now please listen. So now we are getting the commission. Now we are getting the commission. If you allow me, I'll be able to rub this side. But of course, you guys will continue there. So now we are getting the commission. Now we are getting the commission. So please go ahead and multiply. Of course, 0.08 times 4,500. 0.08 times 4,500 gives me what figure? 360. Somebody is telling me here in the house, it is 360. Is there somebody who is getting that kind of a 360? 360. Cecilia has confirmed. I'm forgetting this Peter's name. You need to know how to change the name, your name in Zoom. There's a way you change your name there. You should change your name there. So 360. So this gives me 360x. This person will get 360x as commission. How about this one here? 0.05 has to multiply each one of these. So 0.05 times 2,000. Is there somebody who can give me the value? 0.05 times 2,000. Is there somebody who can give 100? So then somebody is telling me that this is 100x plus what here? 6,000 times 0.05. 300, right? 300. Is it 30 or 300? 300. And then now they have given us the total commission. They have given us the total commission. This is one salesman who sold these tables and got this 360x plus the commission from chairs, 100x plus 300. They have given us the total commission. They have given us the total commission. They have given us the total commission. They have told us here on a certain week, he sold 3 more chairs than tables, and his total earnings were 39.80. His total earnings were 39.80. Now from there, go ahead and put together those terms that like each other. They like terms. Our aim is to get the number of chairs here. First of all, shall get X. So then this is a like term to this. So then this gives me 460X equals 39.80. This has to cross over. On crossing over, the sign becomes negative there. So it will be 460X equals, what is 39.80 minus 300, somebody?
36.80.
36.80, right? 36.80. Is that okay? 36.80. So then divide both sides by 460. Divide both sides by 460. So then our X is going to be equal to what?
8.
X will be equal to what here?
8.
Yvonne Biheso is confirming 8. Charles is confirming 8. Byron, Paula, all of us will getting 8. All of us will getting 8. But remember, your examiner normally will want to snatch 1 or 2 marks from you to ensure you don't get an A, and I want all my students to get an A. Once you finish doing this kind of an arithmetic to the end, you must always get back to the question. A good student reads a question like even twice or thrice. You must get back. Remember, X represents a number of what here? Tables. What do they want us to give them? Ladies and gentlemen, what they wanted us to give them here, determine number of chairs. And you know chairs are what plus what? Remember chairs. Chairs were what plus what here, somebody? Wait, they are not talking to me. They are not talking to me. They are not talking to me. They are not talking to me, these guys. These guys are not talking to me. Remember the chairs here, we have a quantity column here, and the chairs were X plus 3, isn't it? In conclusion, then my chairs here will be 8 because X is 8 plus 3, which gives me what there? 11. So unfortunately, this never came to 2 simultaneous equations, so I could not use Cramer's rule. Because for you to use Cramer's rule, you need X and what here? X and Y. You need X and Y. You need X and Y. But this I want to believe as or rather it's a very good question for Form 1s here. These are Form 1 concept, which will come in high school Kcse, you can imagine. So everything that we are doing in Form 1 is so important, So is there somebody who has been able to learn this concept here? Is there somebody, sorry, okay, no worries. Is there somebody who has been able to learn? Ladies and gentlemen, I would want, in this case here, we have been able to be together for the last 1.5 hours. And of course, it's not lost on me. I know for sure that most of you are still very young. At your age, stretching you up to 2 hours, it will be a crime on my part. It will be a crime on my part. At least for today, I think we have done very well. You have done quite enough. You've done quite enough. No, sir. Let me see. There's somebody who has not learned totally. Then I should be able to repeat. How many people are saying repeat? 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 Yes. Okay. Then I should be able to repeat. Please do. Great. Then I'll be able to repeat here. All right. That's what I like. That's my job. All right. So you're told here a table is sold at Kenya shillings 4,500 and a chair at Kenya shillings 2,000. A salesman earns a commission of 8% on every table and 5% on every chair sold. On a certain week, he sold 3 more chairs than tables, and his total earnings, he earned a commission of 39.80. Determine the number of chairs he sold that week. So you see, he will get commission from chairs, commission from chairs plus commission from tables, which in this case I should give him 39.80. I don't know whether you guys understood the concept of to get sales revenue, we normally take price times quantity. Is this something that you guys were able to understand? Anytime they want us to know like how much revenue a businessman has generated, we take the selling price per pen, for example, you multiply with the quantity. You multiply with the quantity. All right, then that is very easy because the moment you've understood that, then that is it. So in this case here, the price of a table is 4,000. So tables go for 4,500, isn't it? The price is 4,500. Is that okay?
Yes.
And the chairs go for what here? Chairs go for 2,000, isn't it? And then we have let the chairs, we've let in this case here the tables, we've let the quantity of tables to be X. And if tables are X, then chairs will be X plus what? Because they have told us that chairs sold are 3 more compared to tables. 3 more compared to, that's what they have told us in this question. They have told us here that on a certain week, he sold 3 more chairs than tables. So if tables are X, then chairs will be what here? Chairs will be 3, or rather X plus 3. You're right. So then we come back here. So we are saying in this case here, the total revenue, first of all, because commission is paid on revenue. Commission is paid on revenue. So we have here tables, we have chairs. So I want to get revenue. So revenue here is price times quantity. Revenue is price times quantity. So the price in this case here of a table is 4,500. So I'm taking 4,500 here for tables times the quantity, which is X, which gives me 4,500 X. How about chairs? Chairs, I can see the price per chair is 2,000. 2,000 times the quantity of chairs, which is X plus 3. I have to put this in brackets. So then these will be 2,000X plus 6,000, isn't it? Plus 6,000. plus 6,000. And then from there now, we should be able to get, yeah, if it was less, in this case here, if it was less, you can subtract or always start with a smaller quantity. The one that is smaller, so they can always keep on adding. That's why I never said let the number of chairs be x. You see, if I say let the number of chairs be x, then the tables would have been x minus 3. I will always strive, of course I can do it that way, but I will always strive to start with the fewer ones, All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once we are here, then you're at home. Are they able to remember the commission percentages?
Yes.
Yeah. So tables commission is how much?
8%.
8%. So now we are on this stage of commissions now. So remember the commission from tables will be 8% of his total sales. 8% of 4,500x. How about commission from chairs? You guys talk to me. How about commission from chairs?
5%.
Yeah, 5%. Guys who are online, are you able to remember this? Guys who are online, are you able to remember this? Commission in this case here from chairs, you can see it is what here? It's 5%. It's 5%. Commission from chairs is 5%. Thank you very much. So commission, so it's 5% of the total sales of chairs here, which gave us 2,000x plus what here? 6,000. And we know that the total commission he earned was 39.80. Total commission earned was 39.80. Total commission earned was 39.80. All right. So then are you able then to give me these figures now? What is 8% of 4,500?
360.
360. I'm not getting answers from my online students. 360. So it will be 360x plus this 5% has to be spread inside here. It has to be spread inside here. So it will be 5% of 2,000, which gives me what here? 100. So 100x plus 5% of 6,000, which will end up giving me what figure?
300.
300, right? So this gives me 300, which will be equal to 3,900 what here? 80. So I can see this and this giving me 460x, which will be 3980. This has to cross over, isn't it?
Yes.
Minus 300. So this will be 460x, which will be 3980 minus 300, giving me
3680.
3680. So I would want to divide all sides by 460 so I'll be left with x alone. So x will be equal to what here, somebody? 8. And once I get x, remember x were tables. So I should be able to get chairs by adding those 3, if you remember. Great. 11. Now again, allow me to repeat, because most of you say that I should be able to repeat this. Allow me to repeat this in form of some other method. I like doing one question in more than 2 or even 3 ways for you to be able to see which one you're going to adopt. So we have here chairs. We have here, we start with tables, and then we have chairs. So we know in this case here, the price per table is 4,500, and the price per chair is what here, 2,000, isn't it? So I can come and get commission. I can come here and get commission. Commission in this case here per what here? Commission, I can come here and get commission per table, for example. So is there somebody who remembers that the commission here was 8%?
Yes.
I'm alone. Commission is 8% of 4,500. So 8% of 4,500 will give me what figure, somebody? 8% of 4,500?
360.
Wait, they are not talking to me at all.
360.
They're not talking to me at all. 360. Thank you so much. So in this case here, every table that this guy sells, he gets 360. Chairs commission is 5% of 2,000, which will end up giving me what figure, somebody here? 100. So for every chair that he sells, he gets this commission. He gets that commission. So then come here and create a column for quantities. So remember in this case here, the tables we are putting what, remember the quantities are not known. So for tables, we are putting what quantity? Somebody who remembers. For tables, we let the tables here be what here? We let the tables be what here? Somebody talk to me. X, isn't it?
Yes.
We let the tables be X. We let the tables here be X. And because chairs sold were 3 more, because chairs sold were 3 more, then the number of chairs sold came to what here? Somebody X plus what here?
3.
3. So remember, this is commission per unit. Commission per unit. So to get total commission, I will take, in this case here, the commission per table times number of tables. So I'll take 360 times X plus, I have commission per chair times number of chairs. So plus 100 times number of chairs. I have to remember to put this in brackets. If you forget brackets, you get a 0. You get a 0. So plus, in this case here, X plus 3 times X plus 3. So, and of course, we know that the total commission was what? Is there somebody who is able to remember the total commission that was earned by this guy?
39.80.
39.80. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Yvonne. 39.80. Yes, 39.80. 39.80. So then go ahead and do your multiplications. So this will be 360x plus, this one is 100x plus, we have here 300 equals, in this case here, what here, 39.80, isn't it? So then this 360 plus this 100 gives me 400 what here, 60x equals 39.80. This 300 has to cross over. You subtract 300. So 460x will be equal to this minus this gives me what figure? 3680. 3680. So then in that case, ladies and gentlemen, we divide by 460 both sides, which in this case will be able to give us x of what here? X of 8, isn't it? X of 8, x of 8, x of 8. And once I have x, remember x over what here were tables. This examiner was a quite tricky one to snatch 1 mark from you. He wanted chairs. So chairs is x plus 3. We know what x is. So x 8 plus 3 gives me 11. 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 So then I would want to see whether there are students who would, of course, let me go back a little bit for this young man to take a screenshot of the questions, the homework. So homework here we have 4 and 5. And this has to be done like before lunch, colleagues, and send this to me through WhatsApp. All right. So 4 and 5. So let me know once you are able to take a screenshot, please put your thumbs up. Put your thumbs up. Once you're able to do a screenshot there, put your thumbs up. For the homework. For the homework. Timo, I hope you've been able to do it. Then the other one that I would want my students in this case here to do for me before lunchtime. If it goes after lunchtime, I'll not mark. I will not mark at all. Those 3 questions have to be done. You can see all these are basically about relationships. All right. Sin theta, cosine theta, useless, easy things. I left Mombasa, the same thing. I can't get below an A. If I try doing these things from today, don't postpone. You'll get an A very easily. You can see, like, now solve the equation. I know this will be 2 raised to power 3. I'll be able to factorize this 120. Very easy. Really. A curve, these are from 3 questions. Very easy question. A no-brainer. So this question number 19, I would want you to take a screenshot of this question. And in part B, where they want us to use matrix method, I would want you to use Cramer's rule to give me the answer. Question number 19, please take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot of that. And now I can see students have reduced from 47 to 32. I've lost about 15 students. Yeah, all right. Is it that you get tired very fast? Is it that you guys get tired very fast? What normally happens? Is it that you get tired very fast? What happens? What happens? At least by Ron has been able to screenshot this. All right. So the 4 and 5 already have been able to go back, and you guys have been able to pick it. Can you kindly share those questions as well? Or you can even go online. If you go online, like I was able to get this paper online and search there, Kcse 2021, Google. You're able to get so many guys who have uploaded this paper, then you pick it from there and get to solve all the questions in an exam situation. It's like controlled. It's like you're given here 2.5 hours, then you're told, do all these questions. You do them. You bring them for marking. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. I can see Nima putting up her hand. Let me give you a chance of talking, Nima. You can unmute yourself, Nima.
Can you please go back to question 4 and 5? I didn't manage to take a screenshot.
No problem, okay. Do we still have any Form 1s in the house? Do we still have any Form 1s in the house, or are they the ones who have ran away? I want to see the strong Form 1s. I want to see them, the strong Form 1s. The ones who want to grasp these things very early, even before. The ones who want to clear their syllabuses very early. We have some strong Form 1s who are still with us, who are trying their best to follow. You'll come to thank me later. That one is something I know. That is something I know. You'll come to thank me. Oh, they are still there. They're still here. All right. I can see Nima is also Form 1. Abigail, great. Then you guys are strong. So now there we have question 4 and question 5. Please take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. And then do you promise Mwalimu that come tomorrow you're going to bring your friends around? Do you promise Mwalimu to bring your friends around to attend tomorrow's 8:30 class? How many of your friends will you be able to bring tomorrow? Please give me an estimated number. How many of your friends? So long as I send the link to you early, isn't it? I'll send the link to you very early. How many of your friends will you be able to bring tomorrow? Estimate. For me to know how many, 500 Bob, I should be able to prepare. How many of them? I should be able to prepare and put in my M-Pesa. How many of your friends will you be able to bring tomorrow? 5, great. Another one, 12 there, great, great. I can see tough competition there. Yes, specific, we shall be meeting at 8:30 every day. Nima 5, great. Warren 12, great. Chicago girls, oh, okay. Form 3, Kitui School, great. The Kitui School, great. Yeah, as we sign out, as we did yesterday, can I get to know the school that you guys are coming from? Lugulu girls, famous. Let me get to know the schools you guys are studying in. Mary Hill, how will we submit our assignment? From both boys? Both boys. Thika girls, Voi boys. Today we have a guy from Gara girls here. Great. St. Mary's girls, Igoji. Anesta Victory boys, great. Matuga girls. Baricho boys. Oh, okay. Is it Nembu? Loreto Kiambu. Kiambu High, big old school. Great. Cardinal Tunga High School. Oh, okay. Mary Hill still leading with the students in my class. This is very good. We have St. Faustina Kerugoya girls. Great. Great. Nanyuki School, my former school. Baringo, I think it's Baringo boys. Baringo boys. Great. Great. The other guys here who have not told me their school. Who haven't told me their school. Because now tomorrow it will be a battle for which school is most represented here. And then we're able to know if it is Sami Mbogwa from Nanyuki High School. If I see 3 or 4 people coming from Nanyuki High School, I know these guys should be able to. Limuru girls, great, Maggie, great. I know Limuru girls. Moranga boys, great. You guys are mentioning of schools that I happen to be knowing. Kitui School, Kitui is very popular. It seems Kitui is very popular here. Kitui is very popular here. The Kitui School, just like the University of Nairobi. All right. All right. I want to see like everybody joining this program. This is an important program. We want to also have students from Alliance, from Kenya High, Moi High School, Kabarak, all those great schools as well. Plus everybody, even day schools. We want to see everybody joining in. Otherwise, thank you very much for having attended my class. It has been a pleasure. Where to submit? Oh, okay. We have a WhatsApp group. How comes you guys are not members of that WhatsApp group? How comes you guys are not members of that WhatsApp group? We have a WhatsApp group. We have a WhatsApp group. Perhaps I don't know how I can reach you out, but we have a WhatsApp group where we have a parent, where your parents are members. That's where we shall be able to do all our homeworks and send them there. Thank you so much. We shall not have any second session. I've stood here for so long. I've stood here for enough time. Those hours I've put in, they are more than 2 sessions. Because your sessions are normally 40. Those are more than 2 sessions. Those are enough for today. Enough for today. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Have a nice day. You too. Bye-bye. I hope you have learned something. I hope you have learned something. Form 3 and Form 4. So whatever you've been doing here is for Form 3 and Form 4. Yeah, whatever you've been doing here is for Form 3 and Form 4. Yeah, and of course they have been toughening the Form 1 students because I've also seen that their content is being tested. That's enough, Sammy, for today. Getting somebody who can give you free content, like what I've done, Sammy, for those 1.5 hours, honestly speaking, I've done my part. I've done my part. Paper 2, of course, once we finish paper 1, I'll be able to go to paper 2, teach you something about linear programming, calculus. Yeah, Derek, we should be able to reach there. We shall be able to do so many things over this holiday. Thank you. Bye. Good morning. Bye.